Okay, now we're going to run a cycle, show you how you do it. So we're going to turn the unit on. If you have a look at the side here, we've got our control thermocouple in the top. We've got our policeman thermocouple and the second one down. And we've got a heater mat plugged into this. And if we go over here, you'll see very simple setup. We've got our control thermocouple going in, our policeman thermocouple going in. I've just got them sat underneath underneath a heater mat. I've just put a lump of solder on the top just to weigh it down, really scientific. So now if we want to set this, we've got our policeman set at 140 degrees. So if the temperature were to go above that, it would stop the whole unit going and you'd get a warning light on the number 2. And I'll show you that in a minute. On this one, to run it, we just have to press the run button. We can then choose which program we want to run. So we're going to choose program 1, the one we've already programmed. It says it's got 2 cycles. And then we just press and hold the run button and it will flash and say running. And now it's got an arrow to show it's ramping. And this device should start to, and you will have seen there is something going on. It resets this, but it doesn't affect the performance at all. It always comes back. But you can probably hear that clunking on and off, and you'll see the temperature is already started to rise on these two. So the way this is set up is it's slightly ahead of the curve. The 23 here is the target temperature, is at 28. So the PID control will soon learn that it's too far ahead and push less energy through that heater mat. So this is now going to ramp and it will carry on ramping. So you'll see that. I'll give it a second or two so you can see it's going to go up and it will turn the heater mat on again in a minute. In fact, our ramp rate's so slow, this is going to take a little while because we're only going up at 1.5 degrees per minute. So there you go, we're up, should be at 24 or at 27, so the device isn't putting any extra power in yet. There you go, it's put some more power in. You can see the temperature goes up quite quickly. It seems to be just above, ahead of the curve. So what it would do is this temperature would ramp up, it will get to 120 degrees and then it would go to a flat line, a soak. It would soak for 4 hours and then turn itself off. Now with the policeman here, what you want is if we are ahead of the 120 degrees, if something goes wrong and it's heating too much, we want this to go off. So I'm going to demo that by pulling my policeman thermocouple out here. You should see it start to drop, which it's doing. But I'm just going to put it on the tip of a soldering iron. And if I put it next to here, you'll see it start rising. When it goes above 140 degrees C, that second output will come on. There you go. And that has now turned off the unit in terms of putting any power to the mat, and it will stay like that until you reset it. And to reset it, we go into function, press it twice, you get NRS, which is reset. We can press the arrow to on and then press the function again. It goes through and you can see it's already gone back to number 1, level 2, and you can hear the box is now trying to heat up again.